Good morning, trader. It has been a while, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Menelik, and I've been on a journey throughout 2024 to improve as a trader and being able to, be profitable. And throughout that journey, I'm not gonna lie to you, 2024 has been not a profitable year, but it has been a year of lesson. And from me, 2025 is just an extension of something that we have already started. We already started those things long time ago, and every New Year's is just a constant improvement. I'm not gonna wait for beginning of January 2025 to come and tell you, oh, I have a New Year resolution or I have things to do. I have goals in place and all that kind of stuff. No, I've already been working on my goals, and I'm gonna stick to it and then being able to be consistent as much as possible. So I just want to make probably that's gonna be the last video of 2024. I just wanna take a moment and quick say thank you to everybody that have subscribed to the channel. The channel has been nonetheless full of transparency. Me trying to just show my journey and then relate it to people that are going through the same journey and then doing the same thing. It's all about getting better every single day, 1% every day. There are gonna be challenges. There are gonna be things that hit you on the left side that you won't expect, but they do happen. There are gonna be things that you can't control that will happen and will diverge from your plan and your expectations. Sometimes you are the one who mess up, and those are all the lessons that this year has taught me. Like how do you manage the hard time, when things are not going your way, when you fuck up, how do you forgive yourself and also be resilient enough to come back and show up and want to do it again and then want to tweak things and make things better. Nonetheless, I wanted to make this quick video just to wish you guys happy New Year's in advance. I will see you guys January, that's for sure. And I think one of the things that all of you knows is going into 2025, what how's the plan? I'm not gonna disclose all of my plan, but I just want to walk through couple of prop firms that I think it's good to keep an eye on as we are rounding up into a New Year's. It's a new season, all this kind of stuff. And what can you go about? So in terms of prop firm, there are couples that are on my list. Definitely my top one, as I already said and I've been saying and will always be saying, I think right now the top list of my prop firm is my Fund Future. My Fund Future, just because I think they have the best program out here, especially the milestone, which I've already said before. I've reiterated why I think my Fund Future milestone program is a good one, but also it's been on your budget. I know that they will increase the cost of the expert account, which you just won't have enough restriction on it, but you will probably be paying more. I know that they will make the milestone a full thing starting January 2025, and they will discontinue. I think they will probably increase or discontinue the 50K starter account. No, the rest of the starter account, meaning the starter 100, 150, they will just keep the 50K, but they will increase the price. With my Fund Future, I think as a trader that's starting out and that is looking for the experience and also profitability, I would say to go with the milestone because it forces you to take risk. It rewards you for being risk-minded, to not try to win everything on the single trade, to be consistent, to have strategy when you lose, when you win. So my Fund Future is definitely a top one. And if you guys have been familiar to the channel, that's the prop firms that I made my money with. The second one I would say Topstep, because Topstep has been one of the most transparent one. Even though they have been tweaking the rules a little bit, is still one of the most flexible prop firm out there after my Fund Future, especially the 50K challenge and the ability to pass it with less than a week. Not having a day loss limit is huge. The Topstep X platform is also huge because they give trader a lot of controllable a controllable set or like setting and preset that you can put in place to avoid you to help you avoid tilting and psychological damage and losing your psychological capital on mistakes that you may do because you're impacted or you're emotional or things are going in your life and you want to trade and stuff. But when you have those rules in place and those windows that you can lock yourself out, it really does help. And I think that's a big pros going with my funded future, my funded with Topstep. And also Topstep, also they have a little bit of restriction on how much you can request on a single payout, which is 5,000. You still can get your payout. You know, you still can trade and be consistent on the funded account. You don't have a restriction, you don't have a consistency rule. You only have the 5 winning days to pass, and then everything else, no restriction on contracting size, no I think like we go up to a 5 contract depending on the type of account. But with 5 contract on a mini, that's a lot of money, right? So Topstep is definitely my second. I would say the third would be Traderify. Traderify would be the third. Just because they do have interesting programs that I personally like. So they do the same thing like my funded future, which they have the straight to sim funded account, which basically you are trading the combine as a funded account. So basically you just got to be profitable on it. You respect the consistency rule. You need at least minimum 10 trading days to pass out to request a payout. But they do have, like all programs, they always have like the catch. The catch here is you have to build up the buffer zone first. The buffer zone, which is $2,000. So anything above $2,100 in profit, you can request a payout off of that. So you just start. You don't have to go through funded through challenges or anything like that. And then once you pass that minimum balance, then you can request payout anytime. I think every 10 trading day period. You can have up to 5 of these accounts with Traderify. And yeah, you can have up to 5 of these accounts with Traderify. And then they do have the growth, which Traderify kind of like is doing a bit of my funded future and Topstep at once. So they have the growth program, which is technically like my funded future, a starter program, where you get the account, you can pass the account within 1 day. You have a $2,000 max drawdown, but you do have a daily loss limit of $1,200, and you don't have the activation fees. That's exactly what my funded future starter program is. But it costs $80 with my funded future. It costs $180 with Traderify. So before my funded future changes the program, I will acknowledge you. I will say it's best to, like, if that's something that will be appealing to you. This is not financial advice, but this is just my view on the thing. If this is a type of account that is appealing to you, I would say take my funded future $80 account compared to the $180 with Traderify. But it depend on the company, depend on what you think, because once you pass this, you still have to do the same thing with the buffer zone here. While with my funded future, you just have to do your 5 winning days and you can request a payout, and then you maintain a 40% consistency rule. And then they do have the advanced program, which is cheaper, but it is more like my Topstep, which you pay more than Topstep account at the $100, right? Your profit target is still the same. You don't have no daily loss limit. You have a trailing drawdown, but it's intraday trailing drawdown, which is not quite as Topstep because it's not end of the day. You can pass it within 1 day. You can request with $45, and you have to pay an activation fee. Personally, I say go to Topstep because this is bad. In terms of like pricing wise, because if you can get the same thing with Topstep, right, for half of the price, you don't have a daily loss limit on Topstep. You have an end of a day drawdown. Why would you get it from here? Besides just you paying 150 activation there, there's no need for you to get Traderify. So I think the big app with Traderify will just be the straight to finding account, because the growth and advance, you can basically get those things from Topstep. They did have a discount which I think you get the advanced account or one of those accounts for like $15. I didn't get it, but that was something that they were doing during Christmas Day, so that doesn't really count. But I would say like those are a big thing. Like if you were to do My Fund Future, you make your money there and you want to expand and get more account, because My Fund Future will limit you to 3. You can get another 3 or 5 here and then still, manage yourself, get you payout and all this kind of stuff. And then the last future prop firm that we'll be talking about is Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is a prop firm that is a bit weird to me, because I still haven't understand how it works quite well. It seems like they have a program. So they have the program. Basically, you take the test. They say straight to funding. Once you pass the test, then you can basically request payout from day one. This is what they say. So you will take the test in the sim account. You will, you have to pass it, reaching the profit target, which like standard 50K is 3,000. You won't have, there is no, it's a end of a day. There's a consistency rule. I think at least you need at least to pass it within 5 days, so you cannot pass it within 1 day. That's the con of the test here. There's no rules, no scaling of like contract and all this kind of stuff. But when you get into the pro, which is a sim account, you can request your payout from day one. You have the 80-20 profit split. You can have up to 5 accounts, and you don't have a no max withdrawal, so you can withdraw however much you want from your account. You do need to build up a buffer zone, which is, in order to withdraw from an active pro account, you have to be above the buffer zone. Buffer zone is equal to your maximum drawdown. Profit inside the buffer zone can be withdrawn from disabled account. You can read more about here. So basically what they're doing is say you can technically withdraw from day one, but at least you got to build the buffer zone. So let's say you get your account, it's a 50K, and then you take a couple of trades within the first day, and then you make like 3,000. That's automatically above the buffer zone. Then you can request 1,000, but also like technically no day one, because if you are maintaining risk consistency and all this kind of stuff, you will want to risk less and then over time build that buffer zone. Then they have a daily loss limit rule in place, so you cannot risk the full 2,000 to make the 3,000 or the 2,000 for the buffer zone. And then they have an intraday drawdown, which is trailing drawdown, which they are trailing your drawdown, just like just like Apex, where if you're in a profitable trade and your trade is profitable, your max drawdown is trailing your account as it goes. And let's say you don't close those trades and then it reverses on you, or it takes you back at break even, your max drawdown will be reduced from what you started until you make up to the buffer zone. Then it stops trailing you at the buffer zone, and then now you can literally just not go below 0. And they don't have consistency rules. They do have the pros and they have the cons. I think the pros, I would say, those are the type of account that you will manage when you already have something else going on. You have some stable account with probably Topstep, My Fund Future, is that you are managing well with good risk and good management. And then this one will just give you more freedom, because once you build up the buffer zone, you won't have the intraday trailing drawdown. And once you have that in place, you can basically withdraw whenever you want to, so which is a good thing. So that's another problem that I will be looking at. The game plan is still the same. My Fund Future first, and then as I'm expanding and as I'm getting more payout, they will expand into all of those prop firms. Lastly, the prop firms that I don't talk about it a lot, which is Apex funding. Apex, the only thing that I like the perk with Apex is the ability to get up to 20 funded account. Being able to get up to 20 funded account and managing them at once, it's a good thing. Like, it has its perk. I just don't like the intraday trading drawdown, and I'm not gonna touch Apex for right now until a foreseeable future, because it's not part of the plan. It's not part of the things that I'm planning on doing. For most of those prop firms that I was showing, I don't have a discount code for them. I do have a discount code for my phone in the future, but I don't know, at the moment it seems like they're not taking on the discount. You can still use it, plug in the code, which is it's gonna be Thiago. I'll put it in the description to get, if possible, get some discount with my phone in the future. But beside that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna wish you guys happy new year, happy 2025. There are a lot of things, work to get done. There are things that we need to expand on, things that we got to continue working on. And it's just a continuation of something that we have already started. We already know the journey. We already know where we want to go. We already have the vision. There's no, oh, this year, oh, that's, no. It's staying consistent, being on the go, setting your mind right, staying locked in. You know, getting rid of distraction. That's a big thing. That's a big thing that I've been really focusing on doing. And it's really helping, like, you know, putting yourself in the right mindset and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I just want to pop up here, make one video before the end of the year. I know like you guys miss me. So, you know, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you have another idea of like different prop firms that I may have overlooked, put it in a comment, and subscribe, man. Subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, and I think the goal for next year is to break the 1,000 subscriber subscriber threshold. So like, subscribe, comment, join. There are a lot of things that are going to be changed, more consistency. Until next time, my friend, I wish you happy new year and safe trading. Be careful in January. At least let the first week of the month go, and be mindful of price action until you open, so you offer something that is good and, you know, less volatile. So until next time, my friend, wish you safe trading and peace.